Okay, yeah, let's continue with the lab. Today we'll be seeing this lab using Gemini throughout the software development lifecycle. In this lab, we will be working on both front end and as well as the backend application in the symbol store products. Okay, let's first of all open the console in the incognito window. Okay, guys, first of all, we need to enable the APIs, recommended APIs, and also we'll assign the IAM roles to the Google account user we are using. So just now activate the Cloud Shell. Let's start with the task one. Okay. Store the project ID and our user account into the variables. Yes. Run these commands. Okay. And the user account which we have signed in, the student user account. Click on authorize. Click to enable the Gemini APIs. Okay. Now just assign the necessary IAM roles to our Google account. Okay. Just wait for 10 seconds. Okay. We have completed the task one. Now just create the workstations to work with the clusters. Okay, there is a workstation already here, that is my cluster. For that, we will use the workstation clusters. Okay, go to the navigation, so directly search for workstations here. Okay, click on this. Okay, first of all, we need to create a workstation configuration. Let's check if a cluster is there or not. See, there is already a cluster named my cluster, which is in the location US Central 1. For this cluster, we'll be creating the workstations. And for that, we need to create the workstation configurations. Just create this create workstation configuration. And this is the name of the workstation configurations. Replace the name here. For the cluster, we'll be using my cluster, which is already there. And we need to disable the quick start workstations. Click on create. And just wait until the workstation configuration is created. Okay, you can see the workstation is created and its status is ready. Now we can continue with the workstation creation. Click on workstations and create workstation. Okay, we'll be using the name my workstation here for our workstations. Replace the name here and also copy the same name to the display name. For the configuration, click my configuration, the configuration we have created now. Okay. Just click on create. Click on start. Okay. Workstation is running. Now click on this launch to launch the workstation. And before that, you need to enable the third-party APIs in your Chrome. For that, go to the settings and search for third-party cookies. And I have allowed the third-party cookies. If you are in this block third-party cookies incognito mode, just allow them and close the settings. Click on mark done. Okay, this is the IDE will be working for this workstation. And I'll just check our progress. Okay, and now we will be updating the cloud code and we'll enable the Gemini in the workstation. For that, go to the extensions. And type Google Cloud Code. Here, Google Cloud Code and Google Cloud Code and Google Cloud Assist. Open this. And if you have the here update option, just update them. Otherwise, leave this as it is. Don't change this. Now just connect the Google Cloud account to this workstation. Click on Cloud Code, sign in here. Okay. Press Control and click on this link. Click on Open. Click on the student account. Sign in. Copy this code and paste it here. Hello. You can see the cloud account is authorized, but there is no project is selected. So click on this no project and select a cloud project here. Click on this and click on the lab code. We'll be using lab ID, project ID. Click on that project ID. Okay. Our account is connected and the project is also connected to this workstation. Okay, and now we need to enable the Gemini. For that, click on this file and go to file, preferences, and go to the settings. We can just close these extensions, and here search these three A, B, C, right? Search these three options. Click enable API. You can see Gemini is enabled, so just leave it. If it is not enabled, click on this checkbox and also search for this one. Yeah, it is also enabled, so just leave it. And we need to go to the Cloud Core and do it a project also. Here we need to give our project ID. Just copy the project ID. Just remove this search options and the extensions. Go to the Gemini code plus assist Google Cloud Code. Okay. In the Duet AI project, paste the project ID of our project ID. Just leave it. Okay, and now we are ready. We have enabled the Gemini. And we have also activated the Google account. Okay, now we'll be building the web app. This symbol stores web application. For that, just click on terminal, click on new terminal, and we'll be creating the project ID to a variable. Okay, next, this is to run the Docker configuration helper. Copy this. Click on Y, enter Y, and okay, we need to authorize our Google account here. Okay, press Control, and here also follow the same steps above mentioned. Like, click on the student account, click on continue. Hello. And copy this code, paste it here. Okay, we are logged in to student account, and now just we need to download this from the Git symbol store application. And we'll be now building the backend for the web application. Yeah. We'll be downloading all the images required for the web application here to our storage. And push those images to our repository. For that, run this command. And I'll just deploy our backend into the Cloud Run here. Guys, now just copy this service URL. And this will be used in the next section. Copy this. And here, click on this Explorer, open folder, open the symbol Superstore, click on OK. In the front end, open the .env.production and replace the URL just now I have copied on this replace. Okay, and save it. Okay, now just build the front end. Now for that, click on terminal, create new terminal. Run this command. Okay, just upload our front end application to our cloud storage. Run this command. Okay, now just open our application through running, go to this URL. So you can open the new window, new tab, and open this. Okay, you can see these are the symbol store, like the application we have uploaded. Okay, now just click on this new arrivals. You can see there is only front end, there is no back end, like there are no images here. And we will be working on that further lab. Okay, now just close this one, go back to our workstation environment, check our progress here. Wait for some time, it will take to reflect. Okay, now just modify our backend. Like we will be just inserting the images to our front end using the cloud storage. Okay. For that, open the backend, open the index.ts file. Then let's go to the 91st line. Okay. For the new products, you have to give the code here. So just copy. Okay, you can just paste this comment here, and by selecting this and click on this bulb icon, and here you can click on generate code. Then the code will be created, or else you can just paste the code here. I recommend you just paste this code so that we won't be face any problem during this lab. Just copy that code and paste it here. Okay, and now just we will run our application locally. So copy this one and go to the view in the command palette. Search for user settings JSON. Open this one, and here in the first line, we need to update the JSON object. So just paste this here. Run this command. Okay, we need to authorize our account once again. So just authorize this. Copy the code and paste it here. Okay, and now just run our application. Okay, our symbol store application is running in the port 8000. Okay, now click on this plus icon to open new terminal. Okay, in the new terminal, run this localhost 8000. Okay, it is replying that there is empty server, like there is no application in that. Okay, and now we'll be fixing that problem with the help of Gemini. Okay, here, click on this Gemini. In the prompt, just give this prompt like help me to debug the backend. Okay, this is the example and solution given by Gemini. You can go through that. Okay, for fixing that, we need to go to the index.ts file and remove this quantity. Okay, where quantity is greater than 0, remove this line. Okay, and remaining will be as is. Don't change anything. Okay, now just retest our API on this command. Okay, go to the other terminal and start our application. See, these are the image objects, like JSON file objects, like ID and their value, and name their value, prices and quality. These are all the JSON objects written from our new product list. Okay. Okay. Now we'll be testing our front end. Just run this command. Yes, the app is updated. I'll just open this URL to check if it is working correctly or not. Yeah, click on this new arrivals. You can see it is working perfectly. The images are inserted successfully into your front end. Okay, you can just close this website. Next, we will now developing test with the help of Gemini. So, in the Explorer, open this index.test.ts. And give this prompt to Gemini. So this is the response given by Gemini. Like this is the test used for checking the text into our web application. So, and this command. You can see all the tests are passed. So we can just continue with our next steps. And now we'll be using Gemini with the help of BigQuery. For that, go to our cloud console. Okay, in the BigQueries, open this BigQuery. And click on this drop down of our project ID. And in the symbol state, click on this. And this is the symbol sales table. Just open this table. Okay, this is empty. We don't have any values here. Okay, now click on this Gemini to ask our prompts and click on this enable to enable the Gemini API. Okay, now just give this prompt like how can we upload our CSV file into the cloud storage in the BigQuery. Okay, this is a command. You can use this command or just you can also copy this command. So just I recommend you to copy this one so you don't get any errors. Now need to reconnect our terminal, so just click on reconnect. Run this command. Yeah, you can see the data is filled into a symbol sales table, the BigQuery. Okay, just click on this query in new tab. Okay, now just run this query to see the data in the table. Okay, click on run. Okay, these are the table data. You can see. And here, click on these three dots. Or just minimize this Gemini chart. And in this Gemini, click on auto completion. Okay, here all are enabled. If you don't enable all this, you won't get this suggestion from the Gemini. Okay. Just copy this command here. and also copy this comment and click on enter. Okay, the Gemini will auto complete our code. Okay, just click on tab to accept the code, and now just run the query. Okay, it has successfully completed. So yes, let's check our progress. Okay, we have successfully used BigQuery for converting the CSV data and uploading the CSV data into our BigQuery. Okay, and here click on this to check my progress. So we have completed the lab, and you can also use Gemini with Spanner. This is also another like, cloud storage. This is a cloud storage one, like BigQuery. Is it to store the databases, and you can also go search for Spanner here to open Spanner. Click on this. You can just leave this one as we have completed that. You can just close that work. Okay, and click on this symbol superstore transactions. Okay, and this is the database in the Spanner. It is transaction DB. Open this. Okay, go to this Spanner Studio and click on this new tab. Click on this Gemini in database and enable the SQL completion. And here just click on select and wait for auto completion. Okay, click on tab to accept the code. And now you can just remove this select and you can just run this code. Like this, you can see this is the values available in the transaction table, the symbol store. And you can also view the logs with the help of Gemini. But just copy this prompt and give this to the Gemini. And okay, these are the steps to follow to view the logs in our inventory. We just go to this. Okay, that's it, guys. We have successfully completed our lab. Okay, just end our lab here. Okay, guys. If anyone have any queries, please unmute yourself.